Hey subscribers, what's up Atlantis? Sorry, I have been trying to recover from some kind of cold or something like this. So I've had to like rest my voice, but it's slowly getting better, okay? I can't complain though because I haven't gotten sick for a while, so it was about time, y'all. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing amazing. I got a new deck here. Thank you so much. Whenever I see a deck that I really like, I usually take from the funds that either come from bookings or donations, gifts, you know, people that sign up like you guys, subscribers. So you guys are the real MVPs and your support helps me a lot. I'm able to stay stocked on my supplies and show up with some new stuff. Okay, so I really do appreciate you guys. So let's see what the vibe is. Yeah, let's see if we can get a message. It's almost Scorpio season. Okay, what's the vibe, Spirit? Okay, edge of greatness. The universe is opening doors for me, bringing opportunities my way. I don't crumble at the edge of my greatness. I take the opportunities that come and walk through the doors with confidence. Okay, so y'all, I don't know if you've been working on something or like you're about to do something, or maybe you've been very patient with something, but you know it's about to like pop off. Whatever it is, whether it's an idea that's not started, I don't know where you are on the timeline. These messages are timeless, but whatever it is for you, there's something here that you're meant to do, it looks like, and it's really going to make you shine. Okay, like, and I don't know, for some of you, you might be comfortable in that role. For others of you, maybe it's a little intimidating. Okay, either way, do it. Because it's going to lead to a lot of blessings, and it feels like part of your North Node or something. I feel like you're on the right path, okay? I feel like somebody had a really good idea, or this feels like somebody that trusted their intuition, maybe worked on something for a while, or is thinking about doing so. Okay, something is gonna pay off. It's about to soon, if you're on the timeline of the person that's been working on something for a while, or has had to be strong through something, maybe even by yourself. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be rewarded. Okay, this just popped out. Yeah, so Four of Wands in reverse. So there's somebody in your energy that feels like, or this could be you, put yourself where you fit, but there's somebody here that feels like they don't have peace where they live, or they don't want to be here, they don't want to be at home. Maybe this is a disharmony within a household, or maybe somebody left home. What's this Four of Wands in reverse? Maybe ooh, yikes. So somebody caught somebody doing something. What's the Seven of Swords? The problem is somebody tried to get away with something sneaky here. Yeah, there's a lot of chaos here. Temperance in reverse. So something, it's like a lot of pressure, like overboard, like overstrained, chaotic energy here. So current energy is Four of Wands in reverse, which is like a canceled celebration, or disharmony within a household, or just not happy, like feels like unsafe, unhappy. The problem is the Seven of Swords, that somebody here, they tried to do something strategic and sneaky in a deceptive way. And now somebody is, I'm feeling inner turmoil, or just like really conflicted, like unresolved chaos. Maybe somebody's stuck sitting with themselves and their own actions, and they really just don't know what to do with that. Maybe somebody has never cared enough to, it's like, I don't know if somebody's strategy failed. I feel like this is an energy of somebody who maybe has done this before and it's not been an issue, but there's no excuse to fall back on or something. Let's see. What's this Temperance in reverse? Sagittarius energy? What's going on, Spirit? Okay, so a King of Cups. In the past, there was a King of Cups here in the upright. At least that's what it felt like. This is a quintessential spouse energy. Could be a water sign masculine. They seemed balanced. They seemed like a great listener. They seemed very loving, generous, kind. Okay. Somebody that you can trust, somebody that's loyal, dependable. Open heart chakra energy. Okay, so that was in the past. Something happened. What happened here? King of Wands? What about the King of Wands? Okay, this is somebody that was in the shadows of the secret. There's secrets here. Oh, somebody that was bringing conflict or some kind of argument. What did this have to do with? What was the argument or the competition? About some kind of passion or desire? Oh. This is giving... Yeah. So there was an ending for some kind of a new beginning, some kind of leap of faith. This feels like, I don't know if this applies to everybody, y'all, but there's somebody here that might be confused on their sensuality, and maybe this is somebody that they kept in secret, like, you know, in the shadows, like something maybe they've been trying to fight off, like trying to, you know, ignore that part of them. If you've been intuiting this, because the High Priestess came out, it's like you could feel like maybe this person was hiding something from you. This isn't going to apply to everybody. It doesn't have to be a lover, but it does feel like there's somebody in, like, in the shadows, like, if it's not that, it's like they they had a new desire. So they were emotionally available in the past, but then some kind of new desire crept in. For what? And then they wanted, they had this like new spark, this new passion. Give me more on this. Yeah, so this is somebody who reverted to, so I don't know, it's like they were trying, I don't know if this is who they actually were. Okay, so maybe they were trying to be a King of Cups. Maybe that was too much for them, and usually they're more of a King of Wands, which is like somebody that's attractive and they just jump towards their desires, their passions. And they have a lot of energy. I'm getting high libido for somebody, okay? And maybe this person started to become unstable, and they started feeling like they didn't want to take any sacrifices, and maybe they felt cooped up in a relationship. Okay, they did something sneaky. Yeah, cycle closed here. It was a tower. Damn, this was a catastrophe. Yeah. Oh, so the reason that it was a catastrophe is because somebody repressed their emotions, or there was no, like, somebody might have felt like, because they came as a King of Cups and a Knight of Cups, like, they probably, whoever was with this masculine, this could be you, collective, or put yourself where you fit, you probably really, really believed and trusted in this relationship, And given that it's a tower, that means you weren't expecting it. And then when it hit, you realize, damn, there's no love here. It was my love, or they've taken their love back, or this person lied about their feelings. They had to have, or something. So why did it go from the King of Cups to changing? Is it just because of like rigid views and not wanting to sacrifice anything? It has to do with money. It has to do with somebody wanting to make big money or wanting success. They didn't think that they'd have success with the collective, or so they felt like giving into their feelings was giving away their power and going in the wrong direction. Like, this is somebody who lives by like the belief that love it's not enough. Okay? And that's true. You need to have, morals and shared values and stuff, shared goals, and you need to stick to it. And then you can manifest what else is needed. So this is somebody who views emotions as unsafe or weak, or maybe they felt like emotions were distracting them from success. You are coming up as their counterpart. So in the near future, where you have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, give me more. Yeah, they see somebody as their happiness. This might be you? Yeah, they're leaving? Oh, okay. Excuse me, y'all. So, somebody thought the strength was just doing away with emotions, and this might have come abruptly. It could have been like confusing, but it was definitely like a final ending. It was a catastrophe. So this probably was very painful, but it probably also realigned you, and they had a new desire. So like you were their desire, but then they must have gotten distracted, or what? Like, why did their desire change? I almost feel like this is another lover. Either they didn't want something to be illuminated, or they felt like they were out of energy, or maybe they don't see happiness in their future. Like, this is somebody very cynical, y'all, and pessimistic. And I feel like they sabotage themselves, and they're very guarded. Even though they came off as this sweet King of Cups, I do feel like they did love you. But like I said, this is somebody who still was unhappy because they can't feel happy unless they feel successful. And maybe they thought like love was a distraction, or giving into the fantasy of their emotions was foolish until they felt like they could provide for it. Something like this. Either way, it feels like self-sabotage. It feels like somebody got depressed. It feels like this could be somebody who literally, when things are too calm and happy, they switch up because it's unfamiliar, or maybe they just feel undeserving. It's like they're their own worst enemy, maybe. But this is your counterpart. Yeah, look, Wheel of Fortune. This person is something about this is faded here. Okay. What's the advice? Leo energy, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. The advice is somebody either wanted you to be blind to something. Somebody was in denial that they were going in the wrong direction with something. Or they wanted to be blind to something, or they wanted you to slowly give your power away to them and go off course. Why? Because of heartbreak? Ooh. Okay. Okay. So there was somebody else involved that wanted to see, like, this counterpart lose something. Maybe a job, an opportunity, a gift. And this person failed to lead. Instead, they chose to be in denial or turn a blind eye to something. And inevitably, it ended up breaking their own heart, I feel like. I feel like this is what's fair, though, because they need to grow up and, like, not be in this energy here. Somebody who's very immature. They thought that they could just gamble or not be serious about this relationship. They were in denial. They were heartbroken. What's this Three of Swords? So I feel like this is a confidence issue. I feel like somebody shifts in and out of, like, believing in love even. Like, if this could have been a situation where they felt it was, like, too good to be true. Maybe an opportunity came up where they thought that they could win and make money. And this is somebody who is, like, just impulsively does things. It's like they can't deal with the FOMO if they don't, or they don't think about consequences. I feel like this is somebody who thought that you would be blind to something. This person could have been collaborating with their friends. And that's why they didn't move forward with the Queen of Wands. Somebody didn't want... Oh. So there's a mother figure that didn't want this masculine to marry their counterpart. Fire and water could be significant, yo. Yeah, it's the truth. Look, the Ace of Swords pops out. Okay. But I feel like the Empress in reverse, the toxic matriarch, did this in a sneaky way. They wanted this masculine to be blind to something. They wanted them to be in denial and to convince them that they were, by staying with their counterpart, was going the wrong way. That they should go this way. And now they're heartbroken, it looks like. In the environment is clarity. Are you okay, Nee? And now they're drowning in the past. And they're very unwell. This is somebody who's unhealed and they are burnt out. They need a rest. Yeah, look, death. This person wanted to put an end to you getting what you deserve, you being recognized, somebody being kind to you. Why? Are you okay, Nee? Because they wanted to put down a burden. They felt burdened. And this is somebody who's very greedy. Oh. And they got disturbing news about somebody here had a problem with what somebody did for work. Or a problem with somebody's partner. They wanted to ruin it, yeah. They didn't want somebody to get married. They didn't want somebody to take something to a high level commitment. They hid this. What's the reason? This is like such a good match. Because they view feelings, they viewed this offer as like a loss of money or loss of status or wealth. Yeah, and so they can't defend their actions. They just didn't want somebody to move forward. So they caused conflict. But this was a waste of time because somebody's a master manifester and somebody's going to answer the call after they take some time to go within. So this greedy-ass King of Pentacles in reverse, who worked on some kind of who worked really hard on juggling a Queen of Wands with their friends, is giving up. Because They were hiding that they were a player. But now they want to tell the truth about this betrayal because they feel like they're missing out on a blessing, a gift that's part of their destiny. Okay, yeah. Now they feel like a 10 of Cups is their destiny, but somebody wanted to dominate somebody's destiny. They thought that that would be where the victory is. No, the victory is an equal give and take partnership. This is, whatever this was, a horrible plan. Yeah. These plans are dead. They failed. Yeah. Okay. Well, this person comes from a toxic family. Okay, possible outcome? What about the Empress in reverse? So the outcome is that this this Empress in reverse is going to have to watch you plant new seeds and get an offer anyway. And you're going to be victorious with a balanced relationship. This person is so dark. They wanted to dominate your destiny. This person likes to have imposter syndrome and play God. They wanted you to lose out on your blessings and on your destiny. Jesus. On your good karma, on your good fortune. They wanted to watch it happen. This person likes to watch people suffer from a distance. They're dark. Somebody is obsessed with controlling. Somebody's relationships? Is this like a crazy ass dark mom who like maybe even the masculine isn't aware of like how like just diabolical this person is? So I don't know if this masculine could have been with you, let's just say, and this mother figure was jealous of you, like, and you didn't know that his own mother was in competition with you. If this isn't his mother, then this could be like a baby mama, a matriarch figure, like a friend that's a mother that secretly like has feelings, an ex. I don't know. It's something like this. Yeah. Could be like a friend. Yeah, this friend is giving up on this player energy because you won. You win. So, whatever that means. This feels like such a waste of time and energy, y'all. Like, how old is this person? Strongest energies, Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, water sign masculine, water sign feminine, fire sign feminine, Taurus, Libra. Yeah. So, and Cancer, I'm getting to. And Capricorn. Well, yeah, somebody, so because, this is like one of those energies, y'all, where it's like because this person chose to settle in their life, they don't like to see anybody else take a leap of faith and go the full way to get, you know, everything instead of just settling. Yeah, answering the call and going towards, you know, paying attention and answering the call of the universe. It's like, so when they see that somebody's about to get everything, they sabotage it and they want to watch as it all crumbles and falls. This is a very narcissistic, sociopathic energy, y'all. Yeah, this is who they really are. Queen of Swords in reverse. Bitter, just dark, just heartless. Ugh. They cause chaos and they sit back and watch the world burn and smile. It's sick. It's a gross energy, y'all. So that's your reading. I guess, you know, wish I had better news. But look, you're on the edge of greatness. This is this person's worst nightmare. They don't want to see that. They wanted to see the opposite. But the universe said, hell nah. They're bringing opportunities your way. So just because they screwed up this one doesn't mean that they're all screwed up. In fact, they might have gifted you with a blessing because they messed with the energies and the universe, you know, they went against the flow of the universe, basically. So now it has to balance, yeah. And it looks like An Emperor in reverse is heartbroken because you're happy. So now they feel like they went the wrong way with something. Yeah. This is somebody who wasted their time doing something. It's a misfortune. Yeah, this person sees that you're happy, you're financially stable. So now they feel like they made the wrong choice and they didn't show leadership. They were immature, they were influenced. They're in their head about this, about how much time they wasted doing something. Yeah. Like, yeah, this is a misfortune. This is a loss of a blessing. So, what did they think was going to happen? That you were going to manifest them to come back? That they were, that this was always going to be an option even though they left the home and the cycle closed out? No, there was nothing that they were offering you. They left and they took their love, they took their money, they took happiness, they took your peace. Yeah. They thought you'd be confused. This person's delusional or something. They thought that you would manifest their love. No. This isn't love. Why would you manifest this? No. Okay. So yeah, that's weird. All right, collective. That is your reading. I hope you got something from that. I guess Spirit just wants you to know, like, what you're dealing with here. People that are a little upside down, backwards. Okay. And they are regretting their choices because their diabolical plans fell through. Okay? Because you're on the edge of greatness, boo-boo. Congratulations. All right, I'll see you on the next one.